we're here in my main paint shop, and in here we have the living wagon that I restored. I finished restoring when I was 21, which was a couple of years ago. So we're talking 28 years ago. It took me 3 years. It's a Brayshaw. It's a Showman's living wagon. I used to live in this. First built, we believe, just after the war. Beautiful wooden underworks. The wheels are actually made by Dunlop. They're lined out in gold. But it's tired. It was 28 years ago that I finished it. When I first did it, I had numerous trades, people helping me. All the aluminium came off, new aluminium, new plywood underneath it, any repairs that were needed. This had all been skirted in. You wouldn't recognise it, how it looked, and it was cream and brown. But it had all the original glass, and the interior is so original. I mean, to the point of having its original chairs, table and drinks cabinet. It's got a sprung bed. They were the Rolls Royce of wagons. Brayshaw is very distinctive because of this coupling here. It's a telltale sign it's a real Brayshaw. Often you see living wagons for sale and people say it's a Brayshaw because they're trying to take advantage of people who don't know any different. And if someone thinks they're buying a Brayshaw, they think they're buying the Rolls Royce of wagons, and it might not be a Brayshaw at all. This is the Brayshaw. I can spot a Brayshaw, and the coupling is a real telltale. The style of glass is distinctive as well, the brilliant cut glass. And so I lived in it. I moved out into another living wagon. For many years, Aaron's been living in it, who recently worked for me, and it's been inside a shed for years. For years, it's been inside undercover, but still it deteriorates, and paintwork takes its toll. Now, I'm actually restoring it to sell it. And it'll be lots and lots of money because it's a very, very special wagon and very original, but I'm doing it to my standard. So if I don't sell it, I keep it, and I'll get another 28 years out of it before it needs doing again. Hopefully it'll be someone else's problem. And if I sell it, I want to sell it to the right person. It needs to be kept inside. It doesn't want to go in a field and be turned into some ropey Airbnb where people don't appreciate it. So unusually we've sprayed this, and the reason we've sprayed this is every single screw came out to rub it down and put it back in, and often the paint will go in the cracks and on the moulding, so it was rubbed down. So normally on aluminium you use etch, but you can't use etch if there's paint there because it will react. The other thing is often primers can be quite, when you coach paint them, can be quite liney, but to get rid of the lines you'd end up rubbing it back again, back to the aluminium. So cleaned up and just sprayed over there. From here on in, all this will be painted by hand. Obviously it's filthy because we're rubbing it down, and before it's actually done, it'll be done again. The roof will be painted first in white. It's had new ends put on it because the ends were tired, and as in the aluminium, all that will get painted top coat white. The Mollycroft, which is a bit at the top, that will get painted into top coat maroon, and then Aaron's going to come back. He's going to paint the body of the wagon, coach paint it. I suspect we'll leave that until he comes back a month later or something, because you want the paint to go hard, and then he'll do the lining. He's probably going to do it by himself because I'm busy with other things. This Greek key design, I'm going to do it slightly smaller. I think I got it wrong. I think I did a little bit big first time, so this will be a little bit smaller. The lining will be thinner. When this was first done, I was that young, I wasn't confident enough to do this lining. And Stan, who taught me, did it. But Stan did it with a sign writing brush, which when I think about it, blows my mind. But I did the lining at the bottom. I did all this. I was confident to do that. But this time Aaron will do it. And it will take him less time with a lining brush. And no tape. This will be done by hand. It's a really, really special wagon. And even if I don't get back what I'm spending on it now, if I sell it, it's the right thing to do. And I'm a mere custodian of it, and I want to send it off better than when I purchased it. It's actually bought by my parents 10 years before I bought it. They bought it in the 80s, and then I bought it off them when I was 18. So it was quite a bold thing for an 18-year-old to do, but it was a pleasure then, and it's a pleasure now, and I thoroughly enjoyed living in it.